Unit 5, Blood, Section 4, Blood Droplets. Alright, so this little section is just about understanding how a blood droplet behaves, what it is made up of, obviously blood, but what its characteristics are. So a blood droplet, understanding that it will remain spherical in space until it collides with a surface. So once it does hit that surface, it's going to create a blood stain or blood spatter. And this third point is something that we know to be true, and which is what blood spatter analysis is really based upon, which is the idea that all blood droplets falling from the same height, hitting the same type of surface, at the same angle, it produces the same stain with the same basic shape. Seems kind of logical, but it's a foundational premise. The question then becomes, how will the shape of the spatter change as the height is increased or decreased? So understanding a blood droplet by volume, it's approximately 0.05 cc's of fluid. Can range from 0.03 to 0.15. It depends on the characteristics of the blood, where it's coming from, the velocity, and things like that. And the surface that it comes from, for example, if you're going to hit something at high velocity, low velocity, that's going to obviously then change how much blood is in the droplet. All right, so for example, blood droplets from a gunshot wound, that spray out, those are going to be much smaller than a typical blood droplet, say, from a nosebleed. The place that it's going to impact is called the target. And some of the things that are going to affect the shape of a blood droplet, the size, how much blood is in that droplet, the angle it impacts the surface at, velocity that it left its origin, the height, and then the texture of the surface. This point here, to be noted, the roughness or smoothness of the surface will change kind of the scalloping along the edges of the droplet. So smooth surfaces result in smooth edges, rough surfaces result in rough edges. Alright, that's it for basics of blood droplets.